How's it going, guys? My name's Chris Fitzgerald, and today I wanted to show you my stretching routine from home. We haven't been able to go outside too much, and so many of you may be experiencing some aches and pains, just feeling stiff, lower back, legs, and especially those who have had sciatic issues in the past. I hope this helps you. So, first off, we're going to start with the hamstrings. What you're going to do is you're actually going to have one leg in front of the other. From there, you're going to reach down and try to touch your toes. As you get a good stretch, you can actually grab your elbows. And one thing I like to do is kind of sway side to side slowly. From there, you're going to do the opposite leg, left over right. Reach down and touch your toes. Grab your elbows. Gently slide to the right. Back to the left. Then you can stand up, kind of shake out your legs. Feet together, reach down, go as low as you can. Sink your head towards your knees. And then come up slowly. Kind of shake it out. Next, we're going to be doing the quadriceps. Go ahead and grab your right shoe with your left hand. If you have issues with balance, you can place your other hand on your belly button. And the goal is to kind of keep the knees parallel. Go ahead and switch sides. Grabbing your left shoe with your right hand. Knees together. Touch your belly button if you need to. If not, just relax. But the main goal is to have the knees nice and lined up. So from the side angle, I don't want my knee out here. I want it nice and in line. Okay? From there, if you have any type of exercise mat, yoga mat, I have one of these, but you can definitely use a pillow and kind of improvise with whatever you have at home. But we're going to go ahead and stretch the hip flexor. So what we're going to do, have our left knee down, right leg out about 90 degrees. From there I'm going to look forward and tilt my belt buckle towards the wall. So I'm going to flex the glute, driving the hips forward to feel an intense stretch on the planted leg. Go ahead and switch sides. Flexing the right glute, driving your hips forward. Okay, so next up, using the same piece of equipment that you have at home, whether it be a pad or a pillow. This next stretch is actually for the glutes, especially the piriformis. As far as sciatica, this was like the best stretch that kind of really helped the recovery process, as well as just loosen up the aches and pains that come along with it. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to be on all fours with one knee at the top, one knee at the bottom, and I'm going to show you right now. So first up, we're going to do the right side. So the right knee is going to be at the top of the square, the left knee at the back. From there, I'm going to have my right leg over my left shoe. my left leg. With my right hand, I'm going to come out about a foot and then tilt my hips down towards the floor. Taking a deep breath, dropping my chest down towards my right knee. Okay, now we're going to do the left side. I'm going to do it from the rear view so you can kind of see how I line up my legs. The left knee is going to be up front with the left shoe on the back of the right knee. My left hand comes out about a foot. I'm keeping my torso parallel to the floor and I'm shifting to the left side. Focus on breathing, taking good deep breaths. And relax, kind of shake it out. Okay, next we're actually going to be doing a deep squat to stretch out the groin, the hip flexors, as well as the adductors. So what we're going to do it to the best of your ability, but the goal is to keep the heels on the ground. So if I can't go to the ground without raising my heels, I'm just going to go as low as I can with keeping contact with the bottom of my shoes on the floor. Okay, so line up. Going to go a little wider than shoulders width apart. From there I'm going to reach forward, come down, and as I get to about right here, past parallel, I'm going to have my elbows tucked in on the inside of my knees. Then I can grab my hands and push out a little further, almost like a catcher in baseball. Same position, squatting down, applying pressure with the elbows to the knees to get a deep stretch. Okay, so say if I couldn't go down all the way without raising my heels, what I would do is go as far as I can and then just keep reaching forward. So say this is my limit, that's fine. But just keep extending, stretching your arms out in front of you. Okay, so next I'm going to focus on the calves as well as the hamstrings, and this is just a really good stretch that I learned from doing some yoga videos for rehab when I got hurt with sports, and it's downward dog. And so I'm going to show you the position, but then the technique involves pedaling the knees, and what that means is bending the knee, the right knee while the left one's straight and vice versa. It's a really intense stretch and it feels really good on the back of the legs. Okay, so gonna have set up like this, arms out in front. Okay, tailbone up towards the ceiling. From there I'm gonna bend my right knee, really stretching the left leg. And then switch sides. Another variation is to raise the leg up in the air. So I'm going to keep my left leg down, I'm going to raise my right leg up, and then push my tailbone towards the ceiling. And switch sides. And then you can kind of shake it out. So another stretching exercise that can be very helpful, just stretching out the inner thigh, outer thigh, as well as your hamstrings, is you use any type of belt or rolled up sheet, any type of band. You're going to get a good grip right on the center of the foot, and then rotate left to right to stretch out the inner outer thigh as well as the hamstring. Okay, so you're going to lay down, put it on the center of your shoe, have your leg up, pull towards the chest, stretching out the calf and hamstring. From there, we're going to let our leg drift out, away from the body, feeling it on the inner thigh, back to center, and then cross body. Especially if you're experiencing sciatica, this is a good stretch on the leg that's hurting you. Go ahead and switch sides. Leg up. Pulling the knee to the chest. Going away from the body. Feeling it on the inner thigh. And then going across body. Feeling it on the outside of the leg as well as the calf. Okay. And also another one just to focus on the adductors, the inner thighs. Coming back. Feet together, grabbing the shoes. Elbow is going to apply light pressure on the legs, keeping our chest up, leaning forward, getting a good stretch on the groin. From there as well, I like to finish it off with hamstrings. So I have my legs extended. Gonna fold one in, and then with my opposite hand, reach across, the same side hand over the top, then leaning my sternum towards my knee, so just letting my chest drop above my leg. Go ahead and switch sides. Right leg out, left leg pinned. So the bottom of your shoe is directly on your right thigh. Back hand reaching over the top. Same side hand over the top of your other hand. Take a deep breath, let your chest sink down to your knee. And rest. All right, so I hope that was helpful. It's definitely helped me just kind of stay flexible. Really reduces a lot of the aches and pains that come along from lifting weights or playing sports, but especially during these times where we're sitting a lot, we're laying down a lot, not really moving around. It's definitely a good idea to kind of supplement this to your other home workouts. And I hope this was helpful. I hope you learned some new stretches and that it's going to keep you going for the time being. Hope to see you guys soon, and take care.